Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be your star, make us tie so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ. And we are back like we never left. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and pulling up for another pull-up session. Okay, so it is what it is. We're about to be checking out. This is from David Lucas. He's going to be taking to the streets and talking to people on South Beach, asking them, hey, do they miss Trump? They're saying the streets miss Trump, South Beach.
Okay.
So let's check it out. You know how it is when they take it to the streets and it kind of start talking, trying to get the voice of the people, trying to hear exactly what they feel
South
like.
Beach, Miami?
Yes, well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
we're talking about South Beach. So,
oh, goodness.
y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. We're about to go ahead and jump into this one.
Let's go.
We have nobody in Washington that sits back and said, you're not going to raise that price. You understand me?
Hey, what's up? This your boy David Lucas, and I'm down here in Miami, and I'm going to be on South Beach doing street talk. Do y'all think Joe Biden is doing a good job, or do y'all miss Trump?
Hell no, I don't miss neither one of them motherfuckers. Okay, they ain't doing shit.
So I just want to say this. They all for themselves, and I know this is finna get out in the world, but I just want to say this. I feel like when Trump was president, I had a few more dollars in my pocket.
Everybody did.
Then I do. Biden, now that Biden, I feel like when Trump was in office, I had a few more dollars, baby.
I'm just kind of like the world evolves. I'm going to go with it. I don't trust nobody. At the end of the day, I just praise God that I can pay for whatever it is, whether whoever is in office.
Biden,
don't trust nobody.
Biden, I feel like he want to keep poor people poor. He want to keep them poor. He want to say the black vote and all this shit.
Business. He's all business.
Trump, listen, they can say what they want to say about Trump. I don't agree with a lot of shit about Trump, but he know how to get that paper, man.
He know how to get the bread. And I feel like that's like emotions to the side.
Put this shit to the side.
At the end of the day, how does America run? We cannot.
It's a business.
We cannot pay rent on love.
Absolutely. Love ain't never gonna be enough.
I can't pay rent.
Love ain't never gonna be enough. You come up with a whole budget to give Ukraine for what they got going on, but you got people over here in the United States that's going through a whole bunch of shit that you ain't even trying to help them with. But you can help a whole nother country for billions of dollars. Right. That's not okay.
That's not okay.
I did see that in regards to
She struck a nerve. I got goosebumps off of that.
That struck a nerve right there for you.
Hey, I mean, facts though. That's how I feel. We got way too many poor kids, poor people, homeless people, veterans. You know, all these issues that we have going on in this country, and you just giving money away. Like, hey, here, let's help. No,
when I saw that, I'm just like, wow, like
we need the help.
It just harkens back to that lyric that we used to always kind of rap back in the day.
You know what?
You got money for wars, but can't feed the poor.
You can create so much value if you fix what's inside of your home first before you start trying to fix what's on the outside.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's what they talking about.
There you go.
And I'm talking billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Too.
But you can help a whole nother country for billions of dollars. Right. That's not okay.
That's not okay.
That's not okay. That is not okay. But then you hindering people with student loans and things like that so that they can't get the quote what American dream or whatever it's supposed to be.
I live in LA.
I'm not okay. We live in LA.
At one point, gas was $7.
Baby, I seen it on the news.
And I drive a sports car. So it was like $130 to fill my car up. Do you miss Trump, or do you think that Joe Biden is doing a great job?
Honestly, we miss Trump.
Trump, that's the real question. That's the real answer. Everybody misses Trump, dog. We are feeling it in our pockets. You want to talk about economics, you want to talk about the morale of the country. Everybody overseas is out of control because Trump is not here right now, and these people in South Beach agree with me. It might not really affect y'all too much in Canada, but you see it on the news. Do you think that the United States misses Donald Trump, or do you think Joe Biden is doing a good job?
I think Joe Biden is doing a better job.
Really?
Yeah, because he's more diplomatic with his talk, and Donald Trump wants to have war with other countries, instead of Joe Biden, who creates bounds between those countries. So I think Joe Biden for the peace, it's a really good move.
I think Joe Biden, I like the way he treat the thing with Russia. So I didn't like the way Trump was friendly with Putin, because I never liked him, and I really like how he treat that and how he helped Ukraine.
I mean, I think that, you know, during Trump's 4 years, he kind of flexed his muscle, which the United States does a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were founded on, you know, being like barbaric. That's how the country was taken back. So I feel like, as far as him flexing and not being scared to use the military, it kept a lot of conflicts at bay. I think, you know, people said that, you know, Joe Biden is so soft and more peaceful, and I feel like in the world, people take advantage of that. You know, think about all the...
He's kind of making a point, just in regards to that part, just in regards to, like, you know, flexing muscle and things of that nature, because, you know, if you're not willing to tell people, you know, what you will do if you do this, because I do kind of remember Trump saying some of those things. He was going out saying, like, you know, even with...
I was like, oh, gosh.
Even with the thing with North Korea, I think that was North Korea, right, y'all? Even then, he was like, no.
We're not going to play that game, okay? Because we can play that game if you want to play. Like,
so again, I remember the comments and things of that nature, as far as, like, you know, making it boisterous and let people know, like, oh, no.
Yeah, but like you said, I do understand. Like, it was good to hear their opinion, though, because, I mean, in terms of just peace and just kind of having a person that's just, like, not so quick to just, you know, pull the trigger on something because you feel a certain type of way. I mean, that scares a lot of people, especially when you are at bay of the thought of potentially just at the snap of a finger facing some type of war.
Yeah,
you know,
and you kind of see the difference between their ideologies in regards to how they think in regards to that goes, in regards to one wanting peace and the other one's like, hey, if there's a conflict, we're not gonna hesitate.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And some people need to know that.
Nice people, you know, they get taken advantage of.
Would you think there would be war if it was still Trump?
No. I think people are terrified of him. I think they're like, you don't mess with a bully.
That's a good point.
Terror just brings terror. Peace brings peace. So I think Donald Trump doesn't have the right approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you want to have peace, you need to prepare for war. That's just the way it is. But I think there's like a middle ground between both.
Yeah, I feel that. I didn't argue too much with them because I didn't know what the hell they were saying. Damn, bro, it was like watching that. It was like watching Peppa the Pig. Do y'all miss Trump, or do y'all feel like Joe Biden is doing a good job?
Well, I don't miss Trump, but I think Biden gotta go, man. Yeah, he's got.
Why don't you miss Trump? You didn't.
Trump was good president. I ain't saying he wasn't. They didn't give him the opportunity to be a good president because they was always attacking him. But I think he did a good job.
I miss those stimuluses.
Yeah. I think they didn't give him a break, man. They were after him since the beginning. So,
I don't. Yeah.
They didn't give him the opportunity to be, you know,
they didn't give him
the best president, but he was a good president.
He had to constantly be on the defense.
Yes.
So it's like he didn't have an opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's like when you constantly have to be on the defense, you're going to be looked at as an asshole.
Yeah. Most of the time was fighting battles.
Yeah.
I can see that as far as looking like an asshole. But a lot of people would say that you know, that
I said that before
about
though.
Trump. A lot of people would say that.
Shoot.
You know, in regards to what he would say, the tweets kind of like how kind of loose at the mouth, how he'll just fire off.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, in regards to like getting things done and like the economy, like they saying like it just felt like I had a few extra dollars in my pocket. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, that's what it feels like right now. That's what it feels like right now. It feels like you got a few extra dollars in your pocket.
Shoot.
It just feel like that.
Right about now, though.
Because a lot of people are like, hey, it just feel like I got a little less right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. You should know what it is.
To be on the defense, you're going to be looked at as an asshole.
Yeah. Most of the time was fighting battles.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He had it from both sides.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Trump had it from the Republican side and the Democratic side.
Both sides. Yeah. They just didn't want him in there. That's all. Yeah. You know, he cleaned the house. So that's all I gotta say.
Do y'all think Joe Biden is doing a good job, or do you miss Donald Trump?
I
picked the wrong president.
I would definitely agree. I want Donald Trump back.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely, man. Joe Biden ain't did shit.
So you voted for him? You said
I did. I picked the wrong president.
Yeah, it's okay to admit that.
I'll admit fault. I will. I'll admit fault.
I feel like this. As far as people that, you know, were like anti-Trump when coming up to the 2020 election, I feel like it had a lot to do with the media propaganda.
100%. If he would have stayed off of Twitter and off of social media, I promise he'd have been one of the most loved presidents.
Yeah, and then, you know, the news had everybody so emotionally charged. So they're like, no. Everybody, it was like people didn't even go to see what Joe Biden was about or what he was doing. They were like, we got to get Trump out. They started that whole movement, and then we got this clown in. Do you feel that Joe Biden is doing a good job, or do you miss Donald Trump?
I don't know. I don't know.
How you don't know?
No, I don't know. No.
What you don't know?
Joe Biden is good, but
you don't miss Trump?
No.
You know?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right. Do you think Joe Biden is doing a great job, or do you miss Trump?
Ooh, that's a loaded question, man. Golly, fuck both of them.
I mean, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, absolutely. And Trump
did you not have more money when
Trump made the bags come through? I'm not even gonna lie. Trump dumped it on us.
Honestly,
that's what happened.
America is a business.
Yeah.
Money is really the only thing I care about.
That's all it is. So when it comes to Trump, he's a businessman. So I think that's what it was. And I mean, for any entrepreneurs, any business people, I know they came up during his term. I already know because we did.
Right. Came up, bro. I feel like as a business, Americans need money.
But I'm not a fan. Definitely not a fan of his. I'm gonna just sit here and say that.
You're just a fan of the benefits.
I'm just a fan of the benefits, man.
I mean, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that.
Fan of the benefits.
Majority of people would say that too in regards to just the everyday working person that's not completely, you know, that diverse into politics and know what particular presidents are going to do in regards to like how they're going to move as far as like policy. A lot of people are just worried about that in particular, like everyday living, like your livelihood and how you're going to eat, how you're going to get things done, how you're going to get paid. Are you going to have enough money to take vacation, like the 401k? Like people are worried about those things. A lot of people are not completely concerned, like I said.
Yeah, no, I don't
Trump
think
was saying in regards to like tweets and things of that nature.
Unless you just 1,000% are into politics like that, you're like you eat, sleep, breathe politics. Like that's how you make your living is by doing that. I just feel like I would have to agree with you
because they're not talking to like people like that. Obviously, we're not talking to people.
Because the average person is just like what benefits me at the end of the day.
My family.
That's really what it comes down to. I mean, like I said, what makes sense for you? Like I said
down
that
to the
before.
meat and potatoes, I guess.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I'd have to say the same. I think people probably would think that they didn't have to. They don't miss everything that came along with, what was put in the media, Trump. Like the clown show, if you will. Because to me, it was a clown show.
Yeah.
It was like, let's see what we can come up with today and keep people's attention on this. And
the media circus.
Everlasting. It never went away.
And I feel like that's why I got so out of it as far as like watching the news, because it just seemed like it was, like you said, it was just a circus every single day.
Yeah.
No matter what outlet you looked at.
Right.
Do you think Joe Biden is doing a good job running the country, or do you miss Trump?
Okay, listen, I would lie if I said I missed any one of them, all right? And I said that. But I will say this. I think we're in a position in America where all this shit need to be fixed. You feel me? But it's life, you know what I'm saying? It's good, it's bad, it's ugly. You gotta live with it, deal with it. I don't know. I'm not really a big political guy, but
my boy say he's adaptable. It don't matter who president.
You gotta be adaptable.
He said it don't matter who president. He's gonna adapt to the situation at hand.
Yes,
do you feel like you had more money or you made more money when Trump was president?
I was a college student, bro. I was a college student, so I was getting involved in that type of, you know what I'm saying, activity and learning more about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of playing the playground, looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't really feeling too much. What?
Nah, I ain't really feeling nothing.
Because broke in college is different. Like you broke, but with the camaraderie, like you gonna always eat.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts. And I did get that stimulus though, so I mean, you feel me? I don't know who
got the good stimmy.
Who had dealing with that one, but I got that stimulus.
Do you miss Trump, or do you think Joe Biden's doing a great job?
Yeah. Hell no.
Hell nah.
Right? Yeah,
We ain't
everybody-
doing enough. Do enough, Joe.
Right. Do enough, Joe. Sleepy Joe, what are you doing?
Wake your ass up.
these-
Do some shit. We ain't doing enough.
These girls in Memphis not messing with you right now. We're gonna mess around and bring Trump back 2024, dog.
Better know it. Yep. Do enough, Joe.
You do enough, Joe. Do enough.
So yeah, I mean, again, like I said, you know, you really get an opportunity to kind of see like what the pulse of the streets are, what the pulse of like your everyday working person, kind of how they feel, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's what I like to kind of like tune into. Sometimes a little bit more than just watching the news station and hearing what they have to say. Like really talking to the everyday person that's kind of outside of that political realm, where it's not so much of this president and what this president. It's about like how do you feel like right now in terms of like the economy, as far as how you live in your life right now. Do you feel like you've been affected more positively, or do you feel like you've been, you know, affected more negatively in regards to like the last couple of years?
Absolutely.
So that's why I like kind of like watching this to kind of get an understanding or a feel of how some, you know, other people, other Americans
definitely don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like I've been affected positively, like not as much as like I personally would want to feel, if I'm being completely honest. Especially I think the one thing that just irks me to no end is everything that's going on with like the inflation and the gas prices, and you know, just hearing other people's stories about how they're being affected by having to pay out so much more money. Like it's just, you know, I talk to regular, normal, average, everyday people, and it's like everybody has the same story. So I'm just like, I know that they gotta know to some degree. Somebody somewhere has said like, this shit is horrible. This is not working. I don't know whatever plan you got going on. This plan is not for me
at this point right now. And that's what I'm saying. Like them being able to see and feel and identify exactly what the difference is between the last few years, you know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people had those expectations, feeling like, okay, well, if we got this president out, everything's going to be so much better. But I think people focus too much on the media and what the media were trying to portray and say and focus on, rather than focusing on like the meat and potatoes of what America had.
But that
going
goes
on.
to show you how.
So now you see the difference.
Yeah, but that goes to show you like how much the influence the media has on the thoughts of people and pandering. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just people
and painting
in general.
a picture or a narrative, or better yet, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
this was
so
good.
if we didn't learn anything, if anybody didn't learn anything from any of this, it would be to not listen to what's going on in the media and do your own research and figure out for yourself. Like, I think that's probably the biggest lesson that we can all learn. Like everybody, everybody.
Get your own knowledge, because every outlet, they're out for their own agenda.
Right.
You'll get something different on every single channel. Yeah. You go click one channel, they say something. Another channel is this. Another channel is that. So it's like where is the truth at? So
yeah. And
the
for
truth
the people
the truth is you finding out the truth.
Yeah.
For yourself.
Yeah. For the people who think that, you know, they weren't affected, they didn't make that decision based on the things that were put out there, like long term and short term. Like just thinking back in hindsight, like all the 4 years that Trump was in office, like how much you were affected by what was being shown on TV, you know. It's even up, you know, to the day of election when you went up there and you voted. If you don't feel anything from that, I'm just like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I think it's been made very clear, like what we see, what we've come to find out, even along this journey. It's been very
eye-opening.
Definitely.
Yeah, I say that's probably the best way to put it. Is probably eye-opening, you know.
Yeah. So hey, if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Smash the notification bell. Join the family. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. And we're gonna see y'all in the next video.
Absolutely.